Interview 1.
Welcome to Wellness at Work. Today, we're discussing the benefits of mindfulness in the workplace with Ms. Clara, a wellness coach who specializes in corporate mindfulness programs. Ms. Clara, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Mindfulness has become quite popular in recent years, especially in corporate environments. Can you explain what mindfulness is and why it's important in the workplace?
Of course, mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and engaged in the moment without judgment. It's about paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings in a way that promotes calmness and awareness. In the workplace, mindfulness can help reduce stress, increase focus, and improve decision-making. Employees who practice mindfulness tend to be more productive and less likely to experience burnout because they are better able to manage their emotions and stay grounded, even in high-pressure situations.
That sounds beneficial. How can companies encourage mindfulness among their employees?
There are many ways companies can promote mindfulness in the workplace. One approach is to offer mindfulness training programs or workshops where employees can learn techniques like meditation and deep breathing. Companies can also create quiet spaces where employees can take a few minutes to practice mindfulness during the workday. Encouraging regular breaks and fostering a culture of self-care are also important. When employees feel supported in taking care of their mental health, they are more likely to engage in mindfulness practices.
Are there any challenges or misconceptions about mindfulness in the workplace?
Yes, there are a few misconceptions. Some people think mindfulness is just about relaxation, but it's actually a tool for improving focus and productivity. Others might feel that they're too busy to practice mindfulness, but it doesn't have to take a lot of time. Even just a few minutes a day can make a big difference. Another challenge is getting buy-in from management. Leaders need to understand that promoting mindfulness isn't just about personal well-being, it also has a positive impact on the company's overall performance.
What do you think the future holds for mindfulness in the workplace?
I believe mindfulness will continue to grow in popularity, especially as more companies recognize its benefits. As workplace stress levels remain high, mindfulness can provide a simple, effective way to improve employee well-being and productivity. I also think we'll see more integration of mindfulness into leadership training, as mindful leaders tend to make better decisions and create more positive work environments. Interview 2.
Welcome to Urban Mobility. Today, we're discussing the rise of electric bikes in cities with Mr. James, an urban transportation expert. Mr. James, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Electric bikes, or e-bikes, have become increasingly popular in urban areas. Why do you think they're gaining so much attention?
There are several reasons for the rise in popularity of e-bikes. First, they provide a convenient and eco-friendly way to get around the city. Unlike cars, which contribute to traffic congestion and pollution, e-bikes are much cleaner and take up less space on the road. They're also more accessible for people who might not be able to ride traditional bikes due to physical limitations or the need to travel longer distances. Additionally, e-bikes are often faster than regular bikes, especially in cities with heavy traffic, which makes them a more practical option for commuting.
What are some of the challenges associated with using e-bikes in urban areas?
One of the biggest challenges is infrastructure. Many cities don't yet have dedicated bike lanes or safe places for e-bike riders to travel, which can make riding dangerous, especially in busy areas. There's also the issue of regulation. Some cities are still figuring out how to regulate e-bikes in terms of speed limits and where they can be ridden. Additionally, there's the cost factor. While e-bikes are becoming more affordable, they are still more expensive than traditional bicycles, which can be a barrier for some people.
How are cities addressing these challenges?
Many cities are investing in better infrastructure, such as expanding bike lanes and creating dedicated spaces for e-bikes. Some cities are also offering subsidies or incentives to encourage people to use e-bikes instead of cars. In terms of regulation, cities are working on establishing clear guidelines for e-bike usage to ensure safety for all road users. As for costs, as the technology becomes more widespread, we can expect prices to continue to decrease, making e-bikes more accessible to a larger population.
What do you see as the future of e-bikes in urban areas?
I think e-bikes will play a major role in the future of urban transportation. As cities continue to grow and traffic congestion worsens, e-bikes offer a sustainable and efficient solution. We'll likely see more investment in infrastructure to support e-bikes, as well as continued innovation in the technology itself, such as improved battery life and lighter frames. Overall, I believe e-bikes are here to stay and will become an integral part of how people navigate cities in the future.
Interview 3.
Welcome to Nutrition Today. Today, we're discussing the evolution of plant-based diets with Ms. Anna, our registered dietitian who specializes in plant-based nutrition. Ms. Anna, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Plant-based diets have become more popular in recent years. Can you explain why this shift is happening?
There are several factors contributing to the rise in plant-based diets. First, more people are becoming aware of the environmental impact of their food choices. Raising animals for meat, especially on an industrial scale, requires a lot of land, water, and other resources, and it contributes significantly to greenhouse gas emissions. By adopting a plant-based diet, individuals can reduce their carbon footprint. Additionally, there's growing awareness of the health benefits of plant-based eating. Studies have shown that diets rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes can help reduce the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and certain types of cancer.
What are some of the challenges people face when switching to a plant-based diet?
One of the main challenges is making sure you're getting all the necessary nutrients. For example, people who cut out meat and animal products need to be mindful of getting enough protein, iron, and vitamin B12, which are commonly found in animal-based foods. It can also be difficult to find plant-based options when dining out, although this is becoming easier as more restaurants offer vegan and vegetarian options. Another challenge is cost. Some plant-based products, like meat substitutes, can be more expensive than their animal-based counterparts, which can be a barrier for some people.
How can people overcome these challenges?
The key to a healthy plant-based diet is planning. It's important to ensure that you're eating a variety of foods to get all the essential nutrients. This might mean incorporating more legumes, nuts, seeds, and fortified foods into your diet. As for dining out, doing some research in advance to find restaurants with plant-based options can make things easier. In terms of cost, focusing on whole foods like beans, lentils, and vegetables, which are typically less expensive, can help keep costs down while still providing plenty of nutrition.
What do you think the future holds for plant-based diets?
I believe plant-based diets will continue to grow in popularity as more people become aware of the environmental and health benefits. We'll likely see even more plant-based products on the market, making it easier for people to transition to this way of eating. I also think we'll see more research into the long-term benefits of plant-based diets, which will help guide people in making healthier, more sustainable food choices.